What's up everybody, and welcome to my vlog. Let's talk about the first trimester of my pregnancy. First of all, I want to make a correction. In my pregnancy finding out video, I talked about the ultrasound, the first ultrasound, and I played a video where you heard the heartbeat, but after I finished editing and posting, I realized that that video was really my second video. At 11 weeks is when we got to hear the heartbeat. At 6 weeks and 6 days, my first ultrasound, that's where we got to see the heartbeat. So that first appointment where they do the transvaginal ultrasound, that's where you get to see it. The heartbeat is too small, the baby's too small to be detected from the outside by sound. So we got to see it, but we didn't get to hear it until 11 weeks. So I do want to clear that up. I didn't have a crazy first trimester experience like many people do when it comes to morning sickness and just feeling awful and being sick and having to call out of work and stuff like that. I didn't experience that, and I'm very grateful for it. But a couple things that I did experience. Frequent urination is one of the things that I dealt with on the early side. It seemed like clockwork. I would say 3 a.m., 6 a.m., and then somewhere in between 6 and the time that I head out the door to go to work, I had to pee all the time. It would wake me up out of my sleep. I'm used to getting my sleep and loving my sleep, so that was a little annoying just to wake up just to use the restroom when your water intake did not change. It's just the way it is though. After a while, the frequent peeing was replaced by frequent pooping. It just switched one day, and it was like 5 o'clock in the morning. Between like 5 and 6, I would go to the restroom for the first time. And then once I got to work, but like before lunchtime, so around 11:30, I have to poop again. And then before it was time to head home in the evening time, around 5 o'clock, I'd have to go. Like clockwork, it's like my body was like, oh, time to go. And I had to dart out the door. It was not cute at all. The next thing that I experienced was a level of exhaustion unknown to man outside of pregnancy. It seemed like I could never get enough sleep. I could sleep for 10 hours at a time and still be exhausted. The next day at work, my head would be on my desk. There are a couple days where I was just like, whoa. You don't imagine that you're capable of being so tired, but the amount of energy necessary to create a human being is a great amount. So very tired, very sleepy. Naps were my friend quite a bit in the first trimester. So like I said, as far as vomiting, that's not something that I really experienced, but I was queasy. I was very queasy almost every day to where I felt like I could throw up, but I never did. The things that helped me were saltine crackers and ginger ale. People tell you all the time, you know, keep those things nearby, and if you can't eat or digest anything else, those two things will be your friend. And that really helped me. So nothing else, I was munching on some crackers and I was tearing the ginger ale up, and in the morning it was really nice. Outside of that, fruit. I love fruit already, so I began to eat a whole lot of fruit. You know, and that really helped too. Something light, but healthy, and I would have that in the morning time and really throughout the day. Orange juice was not my friend. I tried it one time, and if I ever got really close to throwing up, it was that day. Maybe the acidity in it was too much for me in the morning, but it's not something. I love orange juice. I am an orange juice freak, and it's not something that I was really able to enjoy during my pregnancy, especially on the front side with the first trimester. I tried it again later on, and I was good to go. These are the prenatal vitamins that that I used. Women's One a Day prenatals, and they have added DHA and folic acid, which is really healthy in the development of the baby. It means almost vital, and a lot of prenatals already come with those things, or you'll have to add it. Like you'll have prenatals that don't come, but you'll have to take all these pills, and I just all in one. Everything I need is in this one pill right here. I began to experience a sense of normalcy about 11 weeks. Everything began to calm down. All of those symptoms began to subside, and I was good to go. Like, I almost didn't feel pregnant anymore because my body hadn't begun to grow or change or anything like that, and all of those symptoms and things I experienced began to calm down. So everything was good after that. I was good to go.
So I would say before you see me back, you'll have felt it.
Really? Mm-hmm. And it's when it's
you may question it, but you'll have felt it.
Is it when I'm my most still and quiet?
And again, you're going to question it. For the first few times you'll go, and then you realize it's not a coincidence, it's that same feeling every time. So you have to convince yourself that's what it is. You're going to look at him and go, I think I felt movement. And then a few days later you're going to say, I think I felt movement again. Hear that? That's movement.
Really?
Wow. Sounds wonderful.
Hey, be sure to check out my pregnancy finding out video in the link. I'll put a link in the box below. Check it out. And hey, if you want to keep up with my weekly vlogs, subscribe.